What's the one thing you would do differently if you could start over in coaching?
Probably not get it. No, I'm teasing. I was actually talked into coaching, and wow, I'm so glad that I was because I didn't realize this is what I'm meant to do.
So as a player, you never thought about it, being cerebral and being the player that you were. Okay.
Nope, nope. My degree was in business administration. I was working on my MBA after the '84 Olympics. The president of Louisiana Tech University, F.J. Taylor, called me to his office and talked me into starting out as a 23-year-old assistant coach. Never got to finish my master's degree. Um, we all have things that we think back on and we wish we hadn't handled it that well. Um, wish we hadn't handled it that bad. There's so many of those, and you just feel bad about. But it would be immaturity at a young age and not handle a situation with a player better, that you would handle differently 20 years into your coaching. Um, I think the one thing that has never changed is my personality is such that I carried it with me internally for a while. While there's been so many great moments and gosh, so many wonderful things, I tend to think about the one little negative thing at practice that happened, or the one loss that maybe I could have done a better job coaching. But I guess that's your personality. That's what motivates you. But it probably is also what puts you in your grave earlier than you need to be.
Yeah, any advice for those coaches that do maybe hold on to things, longer than necessary?
You can't go to a class, you can't take medicine, you can't stop it. It's who you are, I think. But as you age, you learn how to handle it better. And if you have family, do the best that you can in spending time with your family and get away from it
Hmm,
and realize that that's what's most important is your family,
that's
not wins and
yeah.
losses. And sometimes it's hard to let go of it, but you need to.
Yeah, that's great advice. My son is coming up. He's going to be a freshman next year, and it'll be the first time I have one of my own children in the program that I'm coaching. You have experience with that, and I had to ask you, what advice do you have for me in coaching my own?
One, you don't coach him any differently. But the thing I did that I probably, looking back on now, should not have done, I won't say that I was harder on her.
Mm,
I was the same coach towards her that I was to the other players. But what I probably didn't do a good job of is I should have played her more earlier in her career.
mm.
And I think that I subconsciously probably thought I don't want to ever show, partiality
Yeah,
or
favoritism. Yeah.
yeah, favoritism. And I probably erred on the side of, she really didn't get in that lineup regularly till her senior year, and she probably should have gotten in more her junior year.